Welcome to Vapingbro's YouTube channel. I'm Joe, and today we're going to be looking at Vaporesso's cCell replacement coils. I'm not going to get too much into the technicalities of these coils. I will say this though. What makes these coils unique is that they're using a ceramic wicking material, which is porous, which will absorb the e-liquid. And around that ceramic material, you have an organic cotton layer that does two things. It stops the ceramic from getting oversaturated, and it also keeps the ceramic from drying out as well. And within the ceramic, you have your kanthal or your nickel wire. In this case, I went with the kanthal wire. It's the 0.9 ohm version. And as you can see, this is what really brought me to get these coils. I'll have links below from sub-ohm masters where I got these coils in the description. But you can see there that these are compatible with the Atlantis tanks and the Triton tanks. And the Atlantis version 2 from Aspire is one of my favorite all-time tanks. Even though you do get a little bit of spit back with the Atlantis coils and the Triton coils, you always get that. I really love the vapor production off of those, and I love the tanks themselves. I think they're well built and well designed. So having a replacement coil that is supposedly, and I'll turn this over so you can read the description, the first one is no spitting. So in that case, let's get down and see how they fit in. That's the purpose of this video today, is to see how they fit. So let's take it out of the box here. I'll show you the packaging. They come just like every other coil in a station of 5. We'll pull that out. And what I'm going to do here is I am actually going to set it next to one of the Triton 0.5 ohm coils and also one of my E-leaf E-leaf coil as well. Okay, and I'm going to show you. Sorry if it's going to get a little messy here. Here we go. And there you go. You can see them right there, how they line up. Okay, you can see that the E-leaf coil from the V2 tank is slightly lower than the Triton and Vaporesso coil. Okay, I'll bring you back up in here, and here we go. I got an empty tank right here. Right, I cleaned it out. It's nice and ready to go. Okay, so we can see that, and here we go. We're gonna put this in one of my, oh, it's not of course screwed on there. We're gonna put this in the base of the Atlantis version 2. Screws in nice and smooth, no problem there. Get it nice and tight in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it first to see and make sure it closes securely before I put any e-liquid in it. There. Okay. So there we go. Nice secure. You can see it in there now. It's nice and secure. No problems there with that. So what I also have is I also have one of my other Atlantis version 2s currently with the one of my favorite custards at the moment, which is Mrs. Lord's custard cream. This is a 50-50 ratio. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my tank up here while I'm talking to you guys, and we'll go from there. And that way I have another tank with this same juice in it, with one of Aspire's 0.4 Triton kanthal coils, or no, I'm sorry, it's a stainless steel coil. And we're going to have a vape on this and see how it compares in taste to that. So from my understanding, these need about anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes of wicking time, these new Vaporesso cCell. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a quick, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to prime it like I would a normal coil. Just going to stick it in and let it sit for 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back. All right, I'm back now. It's been about 10-15 minutes. I've taken a few tokes off the new cCell, and at first it was a bit of an odd taste, to be quite honest. But then all of a sudden the liquid started getting absorbed into the cotton, and I would take, of course, the ceramic as well. So here I got it on. You can see, let's see if you can see that. It's reading at 0.92 there in the ohms reader on my D2, on my Pioneer for You D2. And it seems to be working just fine. There's no leaking or nothing like that. And I also have, as you can see right there, I have my 0.4 coil in my other Atlantis, the Triton 0.4 stainless steel with the organic cotton wicking material. And so let's go ahead and take a vape off the Triton coil and go from there. And then we'll try the cCell one and see how that works. Okay. Nice. That Mrs. Lord's is very, very nice, sweet, creamy custard, and very nice, very nice indeed. It's more of a custard like you'd find in almost like a donut. That type of really sweet custard. It's not like another custard that I know by Digsby's, the DMC 80%, which is more like a kind of a creme brulee, so to say, flavor. So that's a really nice sweet custard vape. So now let's try it on the Vaporesso. I got it going at 20 watts, as you can see there. Hold on. There you go. You can see it's at 20 watts. And let's give it a go and see how that vapes. Nice. It's a tighter draw. There's not as much airflow going through this coil as per se the Triton 0.4 ohm by Aspire there. It's a tighter draw. So let's go ahead. The flavor is quite different actually. So hold on one second. Let's try it again there. It's a very clean taste that you get with that. I'm gonna put it up now to 25. Let me get it there to see how that vapes. So with 5 more watts on it. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, you really get the taste of that sweet custard there, that custard cream. It doesn't. It does what it says on the box. It says, what does it say? Delivering original aroma of e-juice, clean, pure, and consistent flavor. In all honesty, that worked really well. The flavor production is fantastic, to be honest with you. It's coming out in the inhale and the exhale. The actual vapor production is a bit. It's not as dense as the Aspire. The Aspire Triton 0.4 coil. Let's see what happens when I go up to 30 watts. Okay, here we're at 30. I'll show you here. Okay, so we're at 30 watts. So you can't really see that, but it does say 30. So let's see how that vapes. Well, the taste is coming out even more as that coil heats up. It's producing an even better and more flavorful vape. Again, the vapor's not as dense. Here, we'll try it again on this, and you can see. You can see the dense vapor on that. Let's see what happens when I go up to 35. All right, we'll get it down to 35 there. Hold on 1 second. Plenty of vapor, you can see, but the density is not as thick, but the flavor is just fantastic. That was a bit warm for me, so I'm going to go down and I'm going to go to 333, so 33.3, and see how that vapes. I got a feeling that's going to be a good sweet spot. Let's see. That's it right there. Oh, there is something special with that coil. I'm sorry, man. That's fantastic. And I think Vaporesso, you got something going. For all you guys out there with Triton tanks or Aspire Atlantis tanks, version 1, version 2, should fit just fine. I highly recommend these. I can't give it enough for Vaporesso there. And I was watching Rip's review on this, and he was saying that he put 25 tanks and it was still going strong. So again, they mentioned that longer life cycle on the packaging here, and so you can see, there you go, there's a little description right there of what's going on. And I'll say that if that's the case, then Vaporesso, you got someone won over here. That no spit back, that's classic with this tank. Yeah, everybody knows that you get spit back with the Atlantis version 2. That was one of the main drawbacks for a lot of people. But let me give one more rip before I get out of here and sign away on our first YouTube video. Please feel free to subscribe. There's going to be links down below where I got the coils from. Subomasters.co.uk. They did a real good job. They said that it was going to be in on the arriving on the 4th of January, and today is the 5th, and they arrived today. So well done on them, and thank you so much. That's me, Vapingbro, out. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys again soon.